Hey Tony, it's Friday. And first off, to answer your question of the week, the NPC I've put the most thought into is Decil Baronada. He has been an NPC in many Star Wars games. Him and the entire clan Cerulean that were my Mandalorian characters that Taylor and I have moved into. How many fictional universes? I think 5. Yeah, if we think about 5 fictional universes. So that's probably the character I've put the most thought and effort into. And now, for this video, so Taylor, Justice, and I went and saw Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse last night. It was really, really good. Like, one of my favorite Spider-Man films, for sure. Like, Miles Morales, who's the main Spider-Man in that one, was never I don't know much about him, because my Spider-Man has always been Peter Parker.
He's my favorite.
Miles Morales is Justice's favorite, but Peter Parker has always been my Spider-Man, but I really liked Miles Morales. The entire movie is excellent, and I really recommend it. Which leads me to this video of, like, life and philosophy according to Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man has been an incredibly influential character within fiction, within pop culture, etc., ranging from movies, games, and memes. Lots and lots of Spider memes. Which, might I say, if you go see Into the Spiderverse, which you should, wait till the very end, because there's one of the best end credits scenes I've ever seen. Probably my favorite since Homecoming. Another Spider-Man film, actually. But no, so, like, Spider-Man has been incredibly influential in pop culture, and one of the main reasons was actually from Uncle Ben. You know, one of the only 2 characters in comic books who always stays dead. I guess technically 3 characters, because the other ones are Bruce Wayne's parents, which, with the exception of one fictional universe that happened in DC, Batman's parents are always dead. But Uncle Ben's most famous line, "With great power comes great responsibility," has been used by politicians, has been used by individuals from all across the spectrum, right, left, powerful, not powerful, because it's a truly powerful statement and is really one of the defining features of Spider-Man as a character. Now, you were pretty young when the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was out, so I don't know if you remember too much of it.
Except it's a classic and everyone should.
Yeah, I mean, you should see it. 1 and 2 are great. 3's okay. Spider-Man 3 was okay. Save for,
All of it?
I didn't mind the movie, okay? This is not your video, Justice, this is mine.
I'm not the one who's sitting here with that opinion.
But no, you should definitely watch the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. 1 and 2 are 2 of the best superhero films made of all time. And the 3rd one is worth a watch. It's at least worth a watch, it's at least entertaining.
Watch how bad it is.
It's not good. It's not the worst Spider-Man film ever made. That probably goes to the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, which I had zero interest to watch because it always got poor reviews and I just didn't care enough. But no, so, like, with great power comes great responsibility was one of Uncle Ben's final lines in the first Spider-Man film. And it's truly been, like, it's been something that's been important and has been constantly brought up in the Spider-Man canon. Because we all are given a great power. No, and that just living is a great enough power to be you. But you always have to be careful with it. You always have to be responsible with it. We as humans have made it to the top of the world because of our great power. But we have not used great responsibility. Which is why, our government's shutting down, our planet's warming. We're in the next great extinction event since the Ice Age. So, humans have not used this great power responsibly. And other things about Spider-Man that are important is that education is important. Spider-Man, yeah, he has the cool... He can climb walls and stuff, and he has his spider sense. He also has, super strength, etc. But his most important thing is the fact that he's brilliant. Peter Parker was always my favorite because he was a nerd, just like me. And he was somebody I could really see myself a lot in. Ranging from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man to the Tom Holland Spider-Man to even just the comics themselves. He's always been my favorite because he's someone who I always felt a connection to. I'm a nerd who doesn't know what the hell I'm doing in my life. But I've been given a great power in this regard with an education and a law degree and, a really good job, a good family, etc., etc. And I have to use that responsibly. I have to be like Spider-Man and be a mature person and do my part to save the world however I can. So Tony, my question for you, who's your favorite superhero? It can be Marvel, DC, whatever. I think I have a guess, but I want to know. So Tony, I will see you on Tuesday. Later, bro.